Hello, guys. Psychology video, guys. So it's all good if you don't have your notebooks, but just make sure you're keeping up to date with the notes and all of that good stuff, especially the fair value gap stuff. That's important. Man. All right. Sorry I didn't post yesterday. There was a wedding that was hosted literally at my place, so we couldn't really do much there. Today we're gonna talk about losers, what losing actually looks like. So, obviously, if you don't win, you don't lose, right? No, you're already wrong. You're not a loser just because you're not winning. The only way you truly lose at something is if you give up. So a lot of times we've been taught that just because you lose or you fail at something means you lost, like you're done. Like there's no more hope for you. And that is what needs to be like the ultimate shift in your mindset whenever it comes to business, money, any entrepreneurial hustle, really, is that just because you fail once doesn't mean it's over for you. Or even if you fail 100 times, doesn't mean it's over for you. You fail 1,000,000 times, doesn't mean it's over for you. So yeah, just because you fail doesn't mean it's over. Doesn't mean you're a failure. And like I literally just said, what failure actually looks like is you giving up. I can go example after example of people who have failed 100 times, and then just because they succeed a couple times means they're a winner. What really makes them a winner is not that they succeeded or because they have all this money, which I guess comes with succeeding. But the reason they are a winner is because their mind shift during those failures, during those failed businesses, during those missed basketball shots, during those awful songs that they wrote. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Their mindset whenever all those failures were coming or that were happening wasn't to give up and move on with your life. They had goals, they had dreams, they had visions that they needed to get to, that they felt like they had to get to. And even though they kept failing, they eventually succeeded. So I go to a Bible study with a bunch of older men who are older than me, and we all agreed. I know I was 17 at the time, so the age range was 17 to close to 40. But we all agreed that after we struggled, after we went through all these dark periods in our life, we had the best periods where we learned so much from those dark hours and those dark nights. Just because we were failing, we were in the dumps, we were doing awful, but we learned stuff. So don't just look at failure as something that unfortunately happens. You're bound to fail 100 times before you get a good business. You're bound to work multiple hours without making a single sale in your e-com. You're bound to buy 50 fundeds and blow them all, Well, not actually 50, but a good bit of fundeds and blow them all. So whenever you're going through those hard times, you can't just give up. I had multiple hard times when I had absolutely nobody but myself and a few friends, maybe. Not even a few friends, one friend. And I was in a dark period of my life, and I could have just gave up right there. I could have just dropped this whole trading thing, this whole online business, and went back to my 9 to 5 or go to college. But no, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I believe I'm here to do. So I stuck with this. I still go through hard times. I still fail. I fail so many times, actually. It's actually kind of embarrassing. But I just keep pushing because it's what I love. It's my plan. It's my dream. It's my goal to succeed in this. I was literally just talking to a buddy the other day. I'm going to bring it up real short because I know not everyone's Christian. But there's a chapter in the Bible called Valley of Dry Bones. And obviously bones represent death, you're dead. So where humans see death, hopelessness, and just nothing, it's the end of the road for you. God breathed life into those bones. So whenever we see death, hopelessness, and just the end, He sees life. And we're going through all these. You might be going through all these failures, where you think you're not learning anything, but really these are all teaching you like minor lessons that are gonna help build. They're gonna help build, and it's gonna help you succeed eventually if you just keep pushing. I love to quote, and I feel like I've quoted it so many times on this channel. The lumberjack will eventually cut the tree down if he keeps hitting. The archer will eventually hit the bullseye if they keep shooting, and you will eventually make it if you keep going. I don't know who I got that from. I don't know if it's actually even a quote or if I just made that up in the car, but it's something I believe is true. If you can't fail if you just keep pushing. And why would you want to give up on your dream? You know, like, yeah, you're not gonna get rich, and it's not gonna be. But sorry, you're not gonna get rich like in a few days, and it's not gonna be easy by any means. But if you just keep pushing, you'll eventually get there. And I believe if it's your goal and if it's your dream, you should just keep whacking at that tree, keep shooting that bow and arrow until you hit your goal. Who cares if it takes you like 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? It might take someone 2 days. I'm just kidding. It's not going to take anyone 2 days. But it might take someone a lot less time or a lot more time or whatever. And another thing I been finding out since like starting the whole day trading thing is like I get to teach others about it, and I could see their life change. Like my buddy, one random night he just texted me. He literally just like shot me a text. He was like, "Hey, do you think in your free time you could teach me day trading?" My eyes lit up from that. I was like, thank God, because I was like, I know how much this has changed my life, and I can't wait for it to change his life. And him and I were texting every 9:30 a.m. Nice open. We're scouting out the charts. We're looking for trades. We're being patient. We're keeping each other accountable, and we're growing together. And we're both failing. We're both making fails. We're failing. We both blown accounts. We both done X, Y, and Z. But what we haven't done is given up. And what we haven't done is lost fire in our hearts for this. And you can't either. You can't. Businesses go bankrupt. Basketball players get cut off certain teams. Musicians make floppy songs. Like, it's going to happen. But then you get those moments like Elon Musk and Tesla, SpaceX, and all of his other companies that go off. You get like Michael Jordan, LeBron, all these great NBA players, or like Tom Brady, like Tiger Woods, like all these great athletes who've done really good. But like you probably haven't noticed that. You guys probably didn't know that Michael Jordan was cut from his sophomore team in high school. Like, you don't know that. Like, that's a big fail. And that would have like stopped a lot of people, especially at that young age. But instead of just like stopping there, he used it as fuel and fire. And then obviously we have these musicians who release like 3 albums before they actually get like a million plays or a million listens or views, a million streams. Like, you're gonna fail, and then you're going to make it. It's a cycle with anyone, unless you're like a trust fund kid. But then again, like their parents or their parents' parents, like someone had to have gone through multiple failures to finally achieve their goal. Another quote is, you accept failure in the gym because you know it's most optimal for growth. I agree with that 100%. I love that, actually, because it's true. Oh my gosh, what are we doing here, bro? Get off my screen. Failures lead to success if you just keep failing. I mean, this is like a pretty simple video. I don't know how much I have to really say necessarily. Keep whacking at that tree. Keep reloading your bow and arrow and shooting. Keep dreaming. Keep working. Keep visioning. And just keep going, man. I'm going to head out now. Discord in the description. IG in the description. Discord server in the description. Excuse me. I'll be praying for you guys. I'll upload tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it was tomorrow. Ooh, Sunday. I won't upload tomorrow. I'm sorry, that's a lie. But yeah, guys. Fair Value Gap Part 2 on Monday. Peace out, guys. Love you. Stay safe. Bye-bye.